Yeah, but that doesn't help the mental health issue. I'm going to leave the bond as it is. When I say you, I mean MIDC. If you guys can put some kind of plan together, I'll give you an emergency bond hearing. We'll get him on Zoom. Because I'd love nothing better than to say, get him out of there and put him somewhere where he's actually going to get some treatment. Appearances on Jackson.
Thank you. Good morning to you. Stephen Kaplan on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Client Montez, Kate 7105. On behalf of Mr. Robert Jackson, who stands to my left. Mr. Jackson, can you please state your name?
Robert Jackson.
Have a seat. All right, what do we got?
Today's the date set for preliminary examination. But ready to proceed. I know council has a motion of discovery issue.
That's correct. Thank you, Your Honor. There was a discovery order that had been signed by the court requiring that the prosecution turn over some discovery. Specifically, we're looking for surveillance footage that had been recovered, as well as body cam from one of the officers who spoke to the complainant in this case. We learned from the prosecutor that this footage has been deleted by Romulus Police Department. At this point, I'm asking for dismissal. It's based on the due process violation of them deleting this footage in an ongoing investigation. I did point to some case law in my motion, specifically regarding Trombetta, which states that the state must preserve evidence that can play a significant role in this case, and that in these cases, the court is considering whether there was bad faith. And I will argue to the court that there was bad faith. This isn't a particularly old case. This is from 2024. They went through the effort of getting this surveillance footage. The dates, I think actually 3 days after the incident was alleged. During that time, they had recovered the footage. Within 10 days after, they got Mr. Jackson's name. They had spoken to him on the phone. So within 10 days of being dispatched to this location, they already had recovered the footage. They had a name in mind who they wanted to investigate. So now we're here 2 years later, and they're saying that they don't have that footage because it's already been deleted. So I argue to the court, I mean, there's nothing other than bad faith at that point. There was no reason to get rid of that footage. They had a name in mind. They had the name of someone that they wanted to prosecute. They had a crime that had been alleged. When they spoke with the complainant at this location, and they had also a crime that they're alleging is partially seen in the surveillance footage. So what's in the surveillance footage? They're saying basically that there's footage of a car that's associated with Mr. Jackson, that you can see the license plate up that enters this location. You can see these two individuals cut a hole in the fence, and then these individuals are seen leaving the location at the time that they're saying this property was stolen at this location. That is basically their evidence in this case. That is the only evidence that ties Mr. Jackson. Without that evidence, I have no way to cross-examine the officers on what was in that footage, because I myself have not seen it.
Yeah.
So at this point, I am asking the court to dismiss.
Mr. Kaplan.
Your Honor.
Your OIC just walked out. Do you need him? Okay. Okay.
Campbell is assuming that the evidence has been destroyed or not contained. There's no bad faith on her part. I didn't show up one day and say, get rid of that. Nobody did that from my office. But Judge, are A and B. A would be that the owner of the property, or the manager of the property, he had a surveillance system, and he was able to determine from viewing the surveillance footage that it's an orange vehicle involved, and he actually captures the license plate. That's why the defendant's in court. That's our case against him. It's a circumstantial case that he was there. So I did speak to the owner. He's here today, Your Honor. He said, I don't have it. I didn't keep the surveillance tape. Now, I don't know whether we turned it over to the police. We can ask for that. And then secondly, there's body camera. Officer Paquette responded to the call, probably wearing body camera, right, Jeff? And we don't have that body camera. It probably was reasonable. You have it?
The body cam we do not, Your Honor. The evidence, which I don't know when the discovery order was put in. A lot of times those will be, but most times they don't. But the report I just spoke to our property officer, there is the video surveillance that was originally turned over, that we do have.
Orange, showing the orange Nissan?
Correct. That's on our property. I don't know who the discovery went to. Sometimes I'm making excuses. It just doesn't go to me.
Right.
Body cam, yes, that we do not have.
Okay. So the surveillance video is available if you want it.
Now knowing that I had previously been told that that had been deleted, still knowing that this discovery order I submitted on the days of February 20th, requiring it to be submitted, which was signed by Judge Patton, requiring it to be submitted by March 6th, so I had time to prepare for the preliminary exam. Now I'm just hearing that the surveillance footage does exist, and
Well, I'm not gonna make you go forward with an exam today. If you want to look at, if you want to look at that video, we'll give you another date.
dismissal case, but there was no other sign requiring me to turn it over. It was not turned over to me. There's no.
And they're just gonna refile.
Well, I'm still looking for dismissal. I believe that's appropriate at this time.
Well, that would be a nuclear response to destroy the entire case, let the man go free, let the victim not be whole because there's a delay. We just found out we have it. We're fortunate that we have it.
And they could have found out they had it on the 21st if they were served on the 20th.
There's-
I'll dismiss it. I think you're entitled to the dismissal. There was an ordered discovery. Refile. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
You don't have to stand up, Ms. Richards. It's okay with me.
So the location that Mr. West is not allowed to return to is the apartment where he lives with his fiance and his four children, including a 1-week-old newborn, a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 7-year-old. Because that Mr. West has the car and he's responsible for driving around the children, taking them to school, taking his fiance to school. The entire family has been uprooted.
Yeah.
They've been staying with friends or family, they even had to sleep in the car.
Let me stop you. Is Julian Phillips live there?
No, but is a neighbor.
Okay. Ah,
Judge, I do think that the no contact order is sufficient, though. They don't live in the same home, so I'm just asking that the court allow him to return to his apartment.
okay. Detective, how close are the two apartments?
So they're not, so from like media away.
Mr. Muhammad, anything?
The state is the victim in this case, so we would object to modifying the bond. I think it's appropriate as it stands, and we would object.
Go ahead, Ms. Richards.
Judge, I understand the concerns, but I do think admonishment and just, he knows he cannot have contact with the complainant. He doesn't want to have contact with the complainant. He's already in a lot of trouble as a result of a dispute between neighbors. I don't believe that there will be any further incidents. But it is a discreet month.
All right. Confirmation. The exam is next Tuesday at 9:30. I will continue bond, except I will drop the no contact with Pondway. So I'm gonna ask you to contact the complainant victim and let him know that it's okay with the court. So if he sees Mr. Is he here? Are you here? All right, so I just didn't want you to be panicked if you saw Mr. West in the neighborhood, and you didn't think he was going to be there. All right, so no contact, gentlemen, no contact. You just go about your business with the household. Anything else?
No, the-
What?
Thank you.
Are we ready on Williams? Palil? Mosley? You Mosley? Where are the people for these files?
I don't know where those files came from. I think, I think those are the ones, Melissa brought up.
Oh, these are the arraignments, that's right.
Okay. William J-
You're going to clean up William Johnson.
I can't find his file, Judge.
I can take that. You see the house.
William Johnson on your docket? We don't have.
Yeah, he's on the docket. I can't find his file.
Is it Jasmine Lopez? Or is it William Johnson there, does it's a Bowditch case?
Maybe Bowditch has the file. I don't know. I didn't
Did you
get it.
come in and took a file?
I did. I have those marked the ones I don't remember.
Do we know who our arraignment attorney is?
It's Miss Gaten Robinson. We have her in a arraignment breakout room, waiting for,
Detective Rice was not happy with me.
That's where you did.
Okay.
Morning, Uncle.
Yes. She, have you spoke to her?
Yes.
So you don't need to break up with her? Correct. So you're ready to go? Yes. She's on screen. Forcer judge, Steve.
See? What about it?
Break in, she's on Zoom, attorney is here. It's already set for an exam, like next week at 10 a.m.
Okay, but they know. I found Johnson's file.
Good boy.
I tried, Rich.
Counsel, your appearance on Patricia Corser.
He thinks for the 978.
Ms. Corser, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. I'm trying
You're
to,
okay.
I'm trying to do this in my car. Take this.
And you're literally.
You're all right. I can hear you all right.
And
I
my
still have the exam
oxygen
date was
machine just quit.
February 24th. You got it scheduled for next week?
It's next, March 24th. She missed February.
Okay.
They got
All right.
her.
So does next Tuesday work for the exam?
Hey, I'm gonna do later in the afternoon.
We don't do after.
We-
We could do 12
Pay
noon.
attention.
Ms. Corser, 12 noon next Tuesday.
Yes, sir. At your court.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I appreciate you, Judge.
Have a lovely day.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Counsel.
Now I need to
Stop,
plug
please.
in.
On what?
William Johnson.
Robert Jackson.
William Johnson. Or Robert.
Okay, I've got the file for William Johnson. Who's the attorney? Mr. Bowditch, are you here on Johnson?
Johnson. That's actually Johnson. Yeah, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Your appearance for Mr. Johnson.
John Ford, Jeffrey Dodd, 45367, bearing on behalf of and with Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson, could you tell Judge your name for the record, please?
Yes, William Lucky Johnson.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. My name's Stephen Kaplan.
Thank you.
Date time set for a final pretrial in this matter. I've met with prosecutor. I've met with, Mr. Johnson. We do have an executed plea agreement subject to court approval. In that agreement, Mr. Johnson would be pleading to an account of trespassing with the understanding the matter would be taken under 771 for a period of 12 months. Of course, Mr. Johnson complied with all the court's wishes and commands at that time. The court will consider the dismissal of these charges. Your Honor, finding in Jeff, counsel is correct in his restitution, but we are seeking restitution. I know you're not a collector agency, but the restitution is about $2,000, and I do have the Mr. President.
Okay, go ahead.
Your Honor, that's the extent. As far as the restitution, I'll address that when the court finds it appropriate.
Okay. All right, Mr. Johnson, did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Bowditch?
Yes, I did.
You understand those rights and the options they give you?
Yes,
You understand the possible penalty for the charge of trespass?
yes,
Understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty to that charge freely and voluntarily today?
yes.
Mr. Bowditch, incident date was 9/18/25, if you would voir dire.
Mr. Johnson, on September 18th of last year, 2025, were you in the city of Providence?
Oh,
You at a certain location, in the city of Romulus?
Yes.
Is that not your home?
No.
Were you there without the owner's permission?
Yes.
That's satisfying, right?
I'm satisfied. I'll dismiss the original charge. Is Ivory Petty present?
Yes, Your Honor, sure. One of them. Thank you. What do you want to stand?
Probably right with you. We'll use that mic.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Ma'am, just state your name for the record. All right, and you lost some furniture in this incident? And do you have a dollar amount for that furniture? All right. Mr. Bowditch?
Your Honor, this was, the couple lived together. This was furniture that Mr. Johnson had purchased and placed in the home. Then the relationship ended. He went and got the furniture. It's, there's a question of gift or whatever. But I also believe that this young lady entered an insurance claim and has been paid by insurance.
Do you have insurance on your contents?
No, but I can for it. Man, he never lives there, ever. His name is not on the lease.
Okay, did he buy the furniture? I can set it for a hearing, do it at a later date.
Unless we can reach an agreement, can we compromise this? And
I'll pass the file and give you some conversation.
Jeff is, you want to discuss it now? Here.
Yeah, I'll just set this aside.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. We got anything else, ready? Oh, this is what the discovery on?
Yeah, they're holding the exam up and develop them all. After you vote.
All right. People versus Robert Jackson.
We need Jeff, right here.
Is there a date in 2 weeks that you're?
Yep, 2 weeks is the 31st. It'll be, but it'll be a challenge by things.
Okay, I'm out of town.
Things you want to learn.
Yeah, yeah.
The 7th will be by Zoom as well. Whatever time in the morning.
I'll touch that note.
Oh, that's up to you.
I'm jammed up on that. Okay. Actually, Tuesday would be fantastic.
It'll be by 2 o'clock.
Just PC?
This is just a pre-trial.
It's free trial.
Oh, I'm sorry, pre-trial. What date? March or April 17th? Time?
You have them. Just whatever time you run there.
So for the PCC times?
Yeah, I just use those.
Okay.
Grabbing file.
9:30? Council, 9:30? Yeah, hey, I gotta get out of here at 12:15 at the very latest.
How many do you have?
I just have one more person.
Is it
Mr. Spence and
And Nichols.
just Nick? So you're just waiting for the Wayne County jail guy? Okay, hopefully they'll switch him out.
Nichols was supposed to be in person, so.
He's in custody.
Yeah, oh, no, I know that.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure, we're gonna have to address bond.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and he's the D.
Thank you, Ms. Stacy.
on my moment.
What time
So,
is it?
so just a moment.
12:15.
I'm sorry,
12:15.
with the new date, 9:30.
Yeah. Gentlemen, your appearances for Jonathan Spence.
1917 on behalf of the defendant. Good morning, Your Honor. Mohammed Ahmed.
Thank you. Gentlemen, the way I read the file, current bond is 10,010% with some conditions. No contact with a Timothy Hudson. And to be evaluated for mental health by Wayne County Sheriff. Go ahead.
But we'd like to address that bond. At this point, the defendant is not in a position to post anything. He's been in there a number of days. In speaking with him,
He does have a number of places he can reside. He's away from the alleged victim. No prior record, no, I don't believe any holds. Probation, parole. He needs to get out at some point, Your Honor. I'd ask for personal bond information relevant to the case in terms of no contact and those types of things.
740
With an address.
Sure. 482
Judge, we would object to modifying bond. Number one, there's been no proven circumstances. Number two, I do believe the defendant poses a potential danger to the public. The victim in this case received multiple stitches as a result of the assault by the defendant, or the alleged assault by the defendant. Additionally, the report and our defendant has a serious mental health issue, and so I would just oppose any modification.
body almost.
I doubt if you know, but do you know if he's seen anybody at the jail for the mental health eval?
That judge and I would simply state it's probably not the place to do it. I'm very appreciative of these facts, and I just also don't like the fact that a guy rotted in jail in a pre-trial.
Yeah. Man, if I had a place where I could, if I knew there was a bed somewhere where we could take him from where he's at and get him somewhere where he could get some evaluation and treatment. Do you guys have any resources through MIDC to set that up?
I don't know what this.
I had a lot of blood loss from the car accident. I had to drink a lot of fruit.
Tell you what,
I'm
In Inkster that he could give right now that.
Yeah, but that doesn't help the mental health issue. I'm going to leave the bond as it is. If you, when I say you, I mean MIDC, if you guys can put some kind of plan together, I'll give you an emergency bond hearing. We'll get him on Zoom. Because I'd love nothing better than to say, get him out of there and put him somewhere where he's actually going to get some treatment.
Just looking for a bed,
Yeah.
place with a commitment to hold.
Exactly. Somewhere you can get an evaluation. Okay, all right.
Scott, do you understand what we're talking about, sir? Did you hear us?
Yes, my address, I'll give you complete address, 7400 Penrod Street, Detroit, Michigan, 48228 is my grandparents' home.
Mr. Spence, I'm gonna be coming to see you very soon, okay? We've
Okay,
got
thank
you at bed, or someplace you can go right now while this case is pending. All right, the judge is gonna leave the bond as is for right now. I'm gonna come down and talk to you and explain everything to you.
Yes, thank you very much.
He just went away.
Yeah, I think that's and it's fine. You guys need to address it.
Okay. But I did get out of a car accident, and they said I got hit by a car, but I was actually in the car accident. And also there's plenty of things that kind of threw me off.
So Mr. Spence, I don't want you to say.
And then my auntie said she
I'm
was
gonna come down and talk to you directly, sir, okay?
Okay,
All right, I'll see you within the next couple days.
so not today or today?
I will not see you today. I'll see you within the next couple of days. We're gonna figure this
Okay.
out. Right now, you're gonna stay put until we can find you a spot, okay?
Okay. Did you hear that my auntie said she was my nephew during the pretrial?
No, I did not.
Yeah, I said that, and please take note of that. And also, I was in a car accident with instead of getting hit by the car, it was 100 miles per hour in October, which is less than 6 months from the incident of that happened.
Mr. Spence, I hate to cut you off, sir. I'll come talk to you, okay? I will come talk to you. You'll see me within the next couple of days, all right, sir?
Mr. Spence, this is the judge. I've got to get my courtroom onto some other file.
Yeah, that's
Brother, so we can't spend any more time with you today, but we're going to send the attorney to talk to you personally.
Okay. Okay. She tried to steal my possessions earlier before. I didn't know about this no case.
Hey, Deb, can we get Nichols in the chair?
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. William Johnson.
Yeah. For the record, everybody, we're gonna go out and talk about it now, Your Honor.
Oh, I thought you'd done that. All right. I had Kaplan. Gotcha. Are we ready on G, Bay? Is it G or G? G? Do we have any paperwork on this file?
No.
What are we doing on this one, Ms. Richards? All right,
I worked on the paper.
sir.
For the felonies.
Already set, you said? Council, we're currently scheduled for exam at 9 AM next Tuesday. That work?
I think there's two, two cases.
Yeah, there's 2 felony files. I've got 26-0188 retail fraud, first degree, and stolen property, receive and conceal. Then I've got 26-0176 carrying concealed weapon. Both of those files are scheduled for next Tuesday at 9. That's good? All right. And then I've got another file here that you're probably not on, but let me see what it is. It's a misdemeanor. That's a drove while license invalid.
And there was another attorney here.
Oh, yeah. Have you talked to anybody about that today? The drove while license invalid. All right. Probably key one.
The Janela was on, but it was for the arraignment, so Keegan is supposed to handle it.
All right. So Joe, there'll be an attorney to talk to you about that file today while you're here. About it, you're keying one of them.
All right.
And then while I've got you sitting there, you owe us money on some stuff. Got an equipment violation ticket that you owe $200 on. Are you in a position to get some kind of payment plan set up on that? Yeah, can you do that before you leave the building today? You will do that before you leave the building today? All right. All right, so just wait out in the hallway. The attorney will find you on that misdemeanor file. We'll give you notice for next week. We're gonna give you notice for next week's court date. You're welcome.
Thank
All right,
Already in William Shop.
I've got it right here. Back on the record.
Hey, Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Dodge, speaking on behalf of, once again, for Mr. Johnson, Your Honor, we did have a.
I need Mr. Johnson in here. I got to sentence him. Come on up. Go ahead. All right, he took a coat off or something. I was looking for that black coat. Go ahead.
Your
William John.
Honor, we did have a sidebar conversation concerning specifically the restitution claimed in this matter. We have come to an agreement. The restitution will be assessed at $1,000.
Even money. All right. Did we talk about when it was going to be paid or anything?
No, Your
All
Honor.
right. Well, let's find out. How soon can that get paid, Mr. Johnson?
I'll say over the course of the next 60 days.
No objection, Your Honor. We're hoping to make at least a slight payment within 30 days.
All right. Can you at least do half of it within 30?
I can do some of it within 30. I can't say half, but I will do some of it.
Okay. Okay, that's done. We're gonna pay through the court or directly?
What's the court's preference?
I'd rather not be involved in it, but if are you gonna do it electronically? Like Venmo or something like that?
I could, however you want. Want
Why don't you,
for Zelle or if you.
is your complainant still present?
Yeah, sure.
Let's,
You said-
is that all right with you? Do some kind of Venmo payment or something like that? You didn't hear me say I didn't want to be involved?
Especially with the other.
Okay, you think sending you an electronic payment is involved with you?
That's fine.
Is that all right with you? Can you Zelle it?
No,
All right, so can you gentlemen get that information exchanged so we can make those payments directly to complainant's father? I'm looking at you and Mr. Kaplan. Okay, all right, so let's get back to sentencing. Are you working?
I am,
Where?
how much you need that? I'm going to pay you.
All right, anything else I should consider? All right,
This was the end of the relationship. This wasn't a violent act.
yeah, I'm assuming there's no prior criminal history?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything you want to tell me? Anything you want to tell me, Mr. Johnson?
No, thank you.
All right, so restitution of $1,000 in full within 60 days through Zelle to dad. Court costs are assessed in the amount of $500. Stay out of trouble, pay all the money, This won't go on your record as a permanent criminal conviction. Any questions?
None at all.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I've got a file for Steven Sanders, but I don't know what we're doing. Come on up. Your appearance, counsel.
His name is with the retained attorney. Wait, now, Mr. Kerwin, and that was the,
Is this the Raymond online?
yes, that's a retained attorney.
You know anything about this? Who's the attorney?
Well, your arraignments are,
This one has a,
The attorney is Villo.
well, who's that person?
McFadden.
Yeah, we're here.
All right. Give me just a minute, counsel. Counsel,
Thank
your
you, Your Honor.
appearance.
Stand up. Yeah, he's gonna wait.
All right, Mr. Sanders is gonna waive. Good for you. All right. Mr. Sanders, do you understand your rights and options after discussing those with counsel? And do you understand the purpose for a preliminary exam? Understanding all of this, are you waiving your preliminary exam freely and voluntarily today? Counsel, you satisfied that the waiver is knowingly and freely given?
Yes, sir.
So am I. AOI is going to be next Tuesday, or no, 2 Tuesdays out. So that'll be the 31st. March 31, 9 a.m. I'll continue bond.
Prosecutor to join us, but would your honor consider removing his published?
And what'd the prosecutor say?
I'll need that.
Have a seat. Get me a prosecutor in here, Joe. All right, McSpadden, counsel, your appearance.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Tyler Velo, P number 75702 on behalf of Mr. McSpadden.
Thank you. Mr. McSpadden, can you hear me all right?
Yes.
All right. Counsel, would you waive formal reading on this charge?
Yes, Your Honor. Waive formal reading. My client stands mute.
Thank you. PCC date, counsel, is March 31 with Judge Martin. That'll be Zoom. Counsel, did you see the bond rec from the police department?
I did not.
Well, it's pretty useless anyhow. The only box checked is additional bond following conditions and nothing's checked. So I guess it's up to me. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your client so I can set bond?
Great. Thank you, Your Honor. So my client's last OWI is from 2013, so it's been quite a while. He has 3 children with 50-50 custody, 2 girls and who are 12 and an 8-year-old son. He has no history of failing to appear. He's owned a home for 14 years, and so he's a very stable member of the community. We're asking for a PR bond in this case with standard conditions.
Employed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where at?
Mr. McSpadden,
where
if
do
you
you
can help
work?
me out on that. So I'm just
Carpenters Union. I'm in the Carpenters
Carpenters Union, right.
All right, too many talkers. Mr. McSpadden, where do you work?
687 Carpenters Union.
How long you been in the union?
Almost 5 years.
All right. No other holds anywhere?
none that I'm aware of, Your Honor.
Mr. McSpadden, I'm going to give you a personal bond. First 2 conditions are pretty obvious. Number 1, stay out of trouble. Number 2, show up for your court dates. First one, March 31 on Zoom, 9:30 in the morning. Your exam date is April 7th, live with me, 10:30 in the morning. Third condition is do not purchase, possess, or consume any mood-altering substance unless you've got a doctor's prescription for that substance. Can you live with those rules?
Yes.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $1,000 if you mess up on bond?
Yes.
Any questions for your attorney?
No.
You put your hand down. Counsel, anything else?
Nothing further. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Thank you, Romulus.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right, on the Saunders file, looks like bond is PR, GPS tether, not to return to Great Lakes Towing. I think that's the only conditions.
Yes, sir. Asking if we consider approving the topic today, especially considering the post on the version still.
No objection, sure.
Done, remove tether. I think we've got to give him paperwork for that, counsel. We'll do that just as soon as Heather can catch up. Thank you, Mr. Kaplan.
What if you have the Boykin file?
Boykin is next door.
Oh, it is, that's right.
Then I don't. I've got Mr. G. Bay again, but I don't know who represented him.
Okay, I set that up there. Kerwin got it worked out.
We're just waiting for Kerwin to come in.
Kerwin.
Yeah. Yeah. What are we doing with the Raymonds? Do we know?
I don't know. Phyllis is still speaking to them.
Corley and Bloom by the chance, or? This might be him again.
What's your name, sir? Okay, I should up there.
So,
I was trying to figure out my thing works, but that strengthens.
Oh my God.
What is it?
It's right up there. I had to file, no bond.
Counsel, your parents.
From Christopher Corley.
All right, so Mr. Corley is going to plead responsible to no valid operator's license on person. Plead guilty to no operator's license on person, responsible to a 1 to 5 over limited access speed, and all 3 original charges will be dismissed.
Yes.
All right. All right, Mr. Corley, do you understand your rights and options after discussing same with counsel? And do you understand the possible penalty for these charges? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty to the added charge of no valid operator's license on person? You understand that Secretary of State may resuspend you when this paperwork gets up to Secretary of State? Right. And you're doing so freely and voluntarily today? Did you drive a vehicle on January 29th, 2026 while your license was suspended, revoked, or denied in Romulus? Satisfied, counsel? So am I. And are you pleading responsible to a speeding ticket 1 to 5 over, sir? I'll accept that plea and dismiss the 2 civil infractions. What's the status of your license now? Beautiful. Are you working, sir?
yes, sir.
Where at? How long?
Like an hour in town. Just got transferred to and already started.
Okay. All right. Counsel, is there anything else you want me to consider before I sentence Mr. Corley?
It's working hard on getting, for instance, fully reinstated, so just ask that. And consideration.
Thank you. Mr. Corley, anything else you want to know or you want me to know before I sentence you on the misdemeanor? All right. On the speeding ticket, fines and costs are $170. Can you pay that today?
Yes.
All right, that'll earn you a smile downstairs. On the misdemeanor, anything before I sentence? Usually on these filed, Mr. Corley, I'd order 5 or excuse me, 4 days on the court work program. Work program is an alternative to jail. If I order the work program, is that going to cause your problems on the job, or can you get enough days off where you can schedule our work days? All right, you're working what, Monday through Friday, Monday through Saturday? All right, I'll give you the option to do work program, or excuse me, community service charity work instead of work program. All right, so I'm going to give you 30 hours of community service. If I give you until the end of May, does that give you enough time? That's 2 full months. All right, so, and I'm going to bet if you talk to the folks at the union, they're probably connected with some nonprofits that you could volunteer with. We've also got a list downstairs at the front counter. Are you going to pay this 500 today, or do you need some options? All right, so the counter where you get the options for payment is the same one where you talk about community service hours. They'll give you a list of organizations. I don't even know where to put them, I'm sorry. They'll give you a list of organizations that are pre-approved with us. You don't have to work with those organizations, but if you do, you're pretty guaranteed that we're going to accept it. So if you're not working off our list, make sure it's a nonprofit registered as such with the state IRS. So run it past council. She can get it approved with us in advance before you do any hours with them. Any questions on all that? Council? Have a nice day. You're welcome.
The courtroom fell silent as the judge looked directly at the young defendant and delivered a powerful reality check. Instead of focusing only on the crime, the judge focused on the years that had been lost. He told the defendant that he had wasted 5 or 6 years of his life and warned that time never comes back. The judge explained that without a real plan, people simply drift through life and end up full of regret. He urged the defendant to completely reinvent himself, build a future, and take responsibility. It was a tough message, but one meant to change a life for Eve.
In this courtroom, the judge carefully listened to every detail before reaching a decision. The court showed patience, fairness, and respect for both sides, while ensuring that accountability remained at the center of justice. The judge's words reflected the importance of responsibility, self-control, and respect for others. Rather than acting on emotion, the court relied on facts, evidence, and the rule of law. This case serves as a reminder that justice is not only about punishment, but also about protecting victims, encouraging accountability, and maintaining public trust. The courtroom once again demonstrated why fairness and law matter in society,